Okay, so good morning guys, and Sir Miguel here, and I'm about to show you how to use div in creating our website. So the div tag defines as a division or a section in an HTML document. So the div element is often used as a container for other HTML elements to style them with CSS or to perform certain tasks with JavaScript. So let's cancel that JavaScript and jump into programming. So before I use the actual div tag in the body tag inside the body tag, I'm gonna create um a design or using class and name it, or the variable name that I'm going to use is div left. Uh, the first code that I'm going to implement is the height itself. So instead of calculating the pixel of the entire browser, I'm going to use 100% to make sure that the height of the entire browser will be occupied. So width 30%, 30% for the background color. I'm gonna use fire brick red, and then th- float. Float means um, the things that you have created in the design will be either placed on the left side or the right side of the browser. So float left, because we're creating div left, and now this time I'll be implementing the actual div itself, or the div tag. So div class div left. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Div left. Now let's check using the actual live preview. There you go. So we have the left portion of our browser here in we have the left portion of our browser. We have occupied it with Firebrick, and then let's create the right side of our browser using another div in the style tag, which will be changing this into div right, and change the color and float right. The next thing that we need to do is to duplicate the class or the div tag and change it to div right. So we now have the left side and on the right side, and then the next one can be a little bit tricky because this time we'll be using a center tag. So instead of div right again, we will rename it as div top, and then remove the float background and change the Dodger blue into another color. So we occupied almost 60% of our web browser, the width. So we have implemented 60%, so this time we'll be implementing 40% of the width of our browser, and the height will be 50% only. So using another div here, then the class equals div top. This will be the uh, output of our web page. And then the last part, uh, one more div, so div top, and then div bottom, duplicate, and then change it to div bottom. Oh, totally forgot about this. Changed background color into uh, let's say dark slate gray. Then let's check. So we now have the left side, the top, right, and then the bottom. So we have four parts in our web page, so the left, top, and right, and bottom. So if you have questions about how to use div, all you need to do is to ask your teacher about it. So good luck and have fun.